Hey up YouTube, this is MC Drifters 11312. This time with a full review of the Gran Turismo Red Bull X1, aka the X2010. The warning sign says, this car is not for sale, so don't even bother fucking asking me, because the answer would just be no. So, this is just a taster of what you unlock later once you reach level 30, somewhere around there. I received this as a gift from one of my pals, and it is quicker than a Bugatti, put it that way. As you can see here, this is the same race as I did the Nissan Skyline commentary vid, which will be up in the top right corner, and same cars, just a different tyre setup. This time I'm using softs because I found out that I was actually losing more traction with my intermediates, so I've switched to softs and they're a lot more better. This car has got 7 gears, and if I can be arsed to earn the million that I need for the full rigidity rebuild and the engine rebuild, which each cost, oh look, there's a little C3, which cost 500,000 each. You cannot paint this car or change the tyres, but it's no bad considering it has 557 kilograms, that's how much it weighs, and the brake horsepower of this, once the engine is fully rebuilt again, is 1587, if I remember correctly. This has been used it that much last night, earning about $250,000 with it within the space of half an hour. And there you go, as you can see, 1 minute 44 something or other up on the race chart there. As I was saying before, it has 1483 because I used it that much last night testing it out. And this review basically covers both ovals, which is the quickest way to earn your XP on the game, and I put it on the Nürburgring GD circuit, as I call it, and my driving on that isn't the best, I will admit. I can do better, but since I've broken my arm, it's quite exhausting trying to do everything one-handedly, even though the doctor said I have to keep it mobile, which is what I'm doing as well. I have got a Gymkhana car that I'm put up at the end. I'll make copies of it and then give it to you if you want that, but my X1 is not for sale. Okay, sorry to disappoint you, but it's not for sale. Here I probably think it was 7 minutes to do it in. I'm not quite sure because of the time, etc, etc, but it all depends on how you're doing in the game for staying awake wise, because if you were to, let's say, come straight from, let's say, race driver grid, and you can do the full 24-hour Le Mans on that, but it's just the proper circuit, I can't remember the name of it, sorry. Here I'm using my automatic transmission, which is my racing unit, because I'm a lazy shit when it comes to racing. It's a lot different when you're actually racing, and here we go, beautiful shots of it. Yeah, as you can see, some of the most exotic cars there, just blown away by 20 million worth carbon fibre, basically. Very responsive, and I actually like this car a lot more than my Skyline. I don't hate my Skyline now, I'll use it as a backup just in case one of my friends has a competition going on. If you want a competition, Save Old Cars does them. I'll post a link up to his channel afterwards. But here we go, off-road. yeah, this car can't really take off-road, but I'll probably post a vid up in my Gymkhana attempts, because I'm starting to train myself in that so I can perfect my drift a bit more. Because I will admit, I'm not the best drifter. I'm alright, I will only spin it and then crack in your car. I'm fair game. But if you suck, I'll say you suck. And I'll give you pointers on where you're going wrong, how you can sort it out and all that. And yeah, this car just basically, you can, if you're on the, what's it called again, the special route, stage 7, the C1 Tokyo track, you can probably look that up. You can hit about 2, and well, I've hit on it 293 mile an hour, but my friend Garfy 489, he's been able to hit 311 horsepower. You know what I mean, miles an hour. And this actually did earn me my trophy for achieve a speed of 400 kilometers an hour, which is, I believe, 250 miles an hour, which is a doddle on this car if you're putting the mileage in. If you just keep your foot on the both brake and acceleration, like here, you can actually tame this thing. Because it may look easy on like the reveal trailers with Vettel driving it with a steering wheel, but I use a powery controller which looks like an Xbox 360, but it's made with PS3. Very, very comfortable in the hands, and it's a lot better than the official Sony PS3 controllers. But nothing's really been happening. But I'll try and stick to this as much as possible. The Subaru Impreza that I used for Gymkhana has got the Advan RS, which is my trademark rims, because, well, I run Advan Blade Drifters, and I'll try and do a more detailed, I'll probably post some videos of me drifting on MCLA maybe next week, because I've started playing that game again, but I might play a bit of Race Driver Gran, I'm not quite sure about that, because they've got a new PS3 system, because my last gen died on me. Well, didn't die per se. What happened was the disc tray, you could put discs in, right, but you couldn't press the eject button, it just come out with beep beep beep, and then it would make this horrible grinding sound, yet the game would still be in there. So I got a new PS3. I might do some racing with my G25, but I have used it before in one of the videos. I think it was my Need for Speed Shift Camaro Top Speed Run. I'll post a link up to the left corner near the screen on that. It's flickering, so I will say read the description before you start watching. Alright, if you suffer migraines or fucking fits, don't say I didn't warn you. Okay? If you watch it, you're your own worst enemy, okay, if you start having a fit. Well, I'm taking a small break from Blood Drive because I've just been so addicted to it, and there we go. Blitters, any supercar you buy. No, tried it up against a fully tuned Bugatti Veyron though, but I'll probably suspect it would get stingered. And the end bit's just the, you know, description of the car, how it was produced, but here I'm showing you around the car so you can see the detail that polyphony digital put into the car, as well as the graphics for the carbon fibre, the wheel covers, etc., and the area maps. I know I shouldn't actually give you all the description because you could look it up yourself, but I thought it'd be kind since I'm not letting anyone have the car other than a friend. But yeah, I've got bragging rights, I will admit. I've just got it there for bragging rights, but it does get used. It's no a dust collector as I call them. Just gets put in the corner of the room and forgot about. This is what the X10, as I call it, because the 2010 is officially called, or the X1, but I call it the X10 because it sounds a bit more better than just X1 or X2010. I'll post a link up to the song that I used for my intro. It's a Headhunters Noise Controllers remix, a Brooklyn Bounce Club Bazaar, which is actually a pretty good song on its own, even though it's more trancey hardcore for the original. And that's I've called it the fart because it sounds like one, but it goes like stink. And yep, pretty much wraps it up. So now I'll just go back to my usual rambling from my Call of Duty videos. Well, no, been doing that much. Well, I'm still drifting and all that, still on YouTube, but and well, I'm gonna try and get into DRP, which is Devil Racing Project, who's mostly famous by Tokyo Extreme Drifter. I'll post a link up to his channel in the description, and I'll hopefully get into that because I'm pretty cool with some of the members, including I'm gonna pronounce his name here, and I'm sorry if I completely mess it up. DRP SK Vaka Good or something like that. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. It's just that I'm not used to Finnish names or Swedish. Sorry. So yeah, that's the thing. That's the description. It was created for the game as a sort of look on what the fastest road car would be, other than the Bugatti Veyron 16.4 and the Bugatti Veyron 16.4 Super Sport, which has a top speed of 263. The X10 is actually one of the coolest cars on the game. I wouldn't say it was as smart as I don't know, kind of Ford Focus RS WRC or but I'm telling you, it's way smarter than a F1 Ferrari. But I'm still trying to get my hands on the Blitz Dunlop Skyline 07, because I'm thinking about doing a drift montage with that. Test out my thingy. I just got Sony Vegas Pro 10 that I got for free. And yeah, pretty much wraps it up. There's only a few minutes remaining, but I'll blab on for a minute. The Subaru has got nearly 500 horsepower. I think it's running on about 491. Tuned it myself, so it's alright. I've had a few close encounters with the wall before, proper Gymkhana style, but that's what it looks like. You can say it's girly and gay and shit, but at the end of the day, I couldn't care. Alright. So yeah, just the usual. Rate, subscribe, comment, blah blah fucking blah, and hope you have a good day. Yeah. hope you enjoyed it.